I've really been on the fence about whether to share this news or not because, how do you catch someone up over the last 3 years of what kind of work and research I've done to be moving forward with something like this. This is something insurance would have covered. It's because I got too fat and I have a major skin flap that gets ulcers under it. Then I also have 2 fatty tumors, one of which my body absorbed but left a painful sac on my right rib, and then the other one that's just huge and it's on my left rib. So they would have covered that. But when I found my surgeon. She's wonderful, guys, and I'll tell you more about her later. But she showed me what it looks like not to do this as a plastic surgery procedure, and it's really ugly. Bunch of wounds, empty gaps, where they just slice stuff off of you, and there's just nothing beautiful about it. When I went to see her, I prayed to God that this would be an easy no, and that was an easy no. I'd already gotten a price on plastic surgery, and the price was an easy no. It's like, no way I'm ever spending that kind of money. Well, anyway, I asked her just for grins, because we're about to leave, and say, this was nice to know you. Just price it for me. Well, the price took my breath away. My husband immediately said yes. It was like 2.5 times cheaper than what I had been quoted. This impedes me from being as athletic as I want to be, from being is limber. I'm very limber, but I can't get into positions because it's so big. I got 3 months to buff this up, and so as an old lady, it's hard to lose weight, but she wants me to really give it a college try, so everything will be a little looser. She can do it on me as I am. I'm in great shape. That, by the way, she told me, yeah, I'm in perfect shape to do this. I've worked hard since I was 50 to get in really good shape, and I am in that. So she just wants me to try to go for 10 more pounds, so I'm lifting weights and all kinds of things. But anyway, guys, there it is. It's 3 years worth of research. I'm moving forward. Kevin couldn't be more pleased. And she wants me to lose the 10 pounds if possible, because I'll lose the visceral fat that's underneath my muscle. She is going to snatch up my muscle, stitch it tighter. I'll be standing at about a 45-degree angle like this. It's going to be very painful for like a week. And I'll be on some good drugs, I hope. That's my biggest fear, is just pain. But I know I've been in pain, and I know God will see me through it. Doctrine will, and then all of a sudden I won't be in pain. So I just got to get to the other side. More information, heading to the gym right now. This is going to be hard, but I'm going to do it. I'm lifting tons of weights, taking tons of skin vitamins like biotin and vitamin E oil and magnesium, all kinds of things just to beef me up for this surgery. Guys, I got a really cute story about my surgeon. I met her and her family on a Royal Caribbean cruise. She was sitting at a table, and it was almost time to do the Honor the Veterans celebration, which they do every cruise, and I love it because all the vets show up, and it's a very tearful moment. Okay, it's beautiful music, everything. I just asked, is this seat taken? They said no. Anyway, that's how I learned that she was a plastic surgeon. Her husband was an orthopedic surgeon, and there's their little son. He's working on a little Lego that they'd bought him. Very cute. Anyway, that's how I met her. So I told her about my situation, and I asked her if insurance can cover it, and I had to go in. That was months ago. It's 6 months ago. And she turned everything in, and they said yes, they would. Okay. When I went there, and of course I told her no, that I didn't like what insurance would offer. It's a butcher job. I would have had incisions everywhere, holes just taken out of me. It was just an ugly deal, but it would have eliminated the problem. But it certainly wouldn't look great. So I said no, but just price it for grins. Of course, she leaves the room. She don't want anywhere to be with this pricing situation. Okay. Anyway, so she left the room, and I just left the room too after I got the price, and it was just incredible. And went around, and she's sitting in her office. And I just said to her, hey, thank you for the price. And she says, well, you're welcome. She goes, I want you to know what an inspiration you are. This takes my breath away. She says, when you're running and dancing up and down at your age, up and down there, because I try to get 5 miles in of running, and I just wanted you to keep doing it. So I think she gave me, I don't know, she just gave me such a deal. Anyway, I'm looking, there's her kid. Her kid's a little bit of an artist. I said, man, your little kid's an artist. She goes, he sure is. I said, is that the baby Jesus he painted? And she goes, it sure is. I said, are you my sister in Christ? She says, I sure am. And she stood up, and we cried, and I said, we're going to pray on this deal. Hey guys, it's July 5th, and we're getting really close to go time. The only reason I haven't sent this yet is I'm still waiting my lab lab results from the hospital. We went down on Monday, and they gave us all our results, did all the testing for pre-surgery op or whatever it's called. So I'm waiting all those results just to confirm, but I'm pretty sure I'm in great health to move forward with this. But I'm going to wait to know for sure. Okay, and then we also found our hotel. It is right across the street from the hospital, and so this is a go, I'm pretty sure, but I will wait till the 15th to send this. I've got 2 more pounds to lose, and it is grinding slow. Very nervous that I'm not going to make it, but I guess I can go into fasting, which I didn't want to do because I want to keep my protein high. Protein is how you heal from something like this. So we'll see what happens, but we're getting close. I got, 20 more days.